What's up, guys? I'm the Retro Nerd, and I'm bringing you another episode of Retro Night, and we're playing Mega Man X2. And you guys all may know, well, March is over, and you're probably wondering, well, Retro Nerd, why are you doing another Mega Man game? Well, I already had this one recorded and edited, and all ready to go. All it needed was my voice work, so made sure I let people know on the Facebook page that even though it's March is over and it's not Mega Man March anymore, this is going to be the last one I do. But I will still play Mega Man X4. I still want to complete that for the Retro Nerd Plays. I still want to do that. But probably not during this month or next month, because May is going to be Super Mario May. So probably like June and July, I'll probably do X4, X5, and X6 as Retro Nights. But for the Retro Nerd Plays, I'll still play Mega Man X4. But I'm going to try to get out some other games before I go back to it. That way I'm not, just boring you guys with more Mega Man games. So this one is the official last Mega Man March video. Like I said, we're going to be playing Mega Man X4, but still the fact that this is technically the last one of Mega Man March. I'm only still playing Mega Man X4 is because I want to finish it. Try my best to finish it. But yeah, I came close to finishing all the games I wanted to do and stuff like that. So it was fun. But now I think I'm really burnt out on Mega Man games. But yeah. Also I mentioned on the Facebook page as well that I know I said I was going to do a Retro Life for Mega Man. I still am. So that'll come out in April. Live action stuff is a little harder for me to do than the video game videos. Because video game videos, I usually record stuff and then do a voiceover. Some of them are, live and here and there. If you remember, the Retro Nerd Plays Drunk, Mega Man X4 Part 2. That one was me playing the game and doing voiceover at the same time. Because that was the only way it was going to work when I was drunk. Because if I did the voiceover drunk, people were really like, oh, well, you didn't play it drunk. So that one I did do technically like live. But all these other ones is I already played the video game footage, did what I wanted to do with it, and then edit the footage, and then finally add my voiceover to it. But anyways, let's actually talk about the game, Mega Man X2. Now this Mega Man, I do remember playing. I played X and X2 for the Super Nintendo. I do remember playing it as a kid. I remember me and my buddy Sal, pretty much one of my best friends. It's like a brother to me. Anyways, I remember me and him playing this game, and we played X too, Mega Man X as well, together. I remember we playing this, and we choose Will Alligator. You'll see it because I think that he's the first level I actually choose. But I remember we're playing it, and we get to, Will Gator, and we're in his the boss fight room, and we're like, is that like a pool of blood? Is that pool of blood? I was like, did Will Gator really seriously like slaughter a whole bunch of people and like fill his room with people's blood? Because it's red, it's, you know, it's not blue or anything like that. So you're just sitting there going, is that blood in a video game? You know, it was like shocking. I mean, when I was playing X4, when you play X4 and stuff like that, and X5 and some of the cutscenes, you actually see like I think it's Zero. He's all like torn up and shit like that, and he's actually bleeding. And you're like, wait, I thought there were robots. Why are they bleeding? You know, type of thing. But yeah, it was just like, it was like cool, but at the same time you were just like, what? Is that blood? Because the only game around that time that had blood was, you know, Mortal Kombat. Well, Street Fighter 2, but not as bad as Mortal Kombat. The only time you saw blood in Street Fighter was during like if you beat somebody, it'll show the close up on their face, and you'll get like the words of encouragement or your words of victory, like Ryu's famous one, like, you must defeat Shenlong if you're ever gonna beat me, or some shit like that. But yeah, and usually it's followed up by either you going up to the next stage or you having to press start for on the continue screen. But that was the only time you saw blood. Then Mortal Kombat, you know, of course, had the over the top, you know, fatalities and blood each time you punched or kicked somebody, you know. But to see it in like a Mega Man game, you were just like, what? Is that really blood? You know, you were just shocked. You couldn't think of anything else. You were just like, oh my god, I can't believe it's in a Mega Man game. But yeah, this game's really, really fun. A lot of the X games are, once you go past 6, 7, and 8 are not fun whatsoever. 6, I really played 4 and 5 a lot. I was watching some speed runs of people that did 6, and it looks okay to me, but I was just like, eh, because it seems like you're automatically overpowered right from the get-go. Like, you have all the armor and all that stuff. You're like already the ultimate, you know, person, and you're just like, what's the point of playing the game if I got all the armor and shit like that? So yeah, but it's still fun because it's still in the same style as the Super Nintendo Mega Man X games, so you can't go wrong there. Because once you get to 7 and 8, they start doing this whole weird, like, mixing 3D with it, and I was watching someone do a speed run in 8, and I was curious about what the game looked like, because I was like, well, if it looks decent, or you know, or anything like that, and I was like, I'll pick it up, because I was already planning on picking up X7, because I remember the Game Grumps did X7. I didn't get too far in it, but I figured, might as well give it a shot. But I was watching the X8, and I was just like, why is there combos? I was like, why is there a combo counter and all this shit? And I was like, why does this game just look like shit? I mean, yeah, you know, all the X's up to 6 are all like cartoony style, but they fucking look amazing without having fucking 3D polygons and all that bullshit. But like the X8 was just like horse shit, and you're just like, what the fuck? But yeah. But anyways, I recommend getting this game. You can actually get it on what the fuck does the Nintendo Wii call their thing? The Wii, Virtual Wii, or Wii, the Virtual Console, there we go. Yeah, so you can go on, you know, the Wii shop, and go to the Virtual Console, and you can actually pick up Mega Man X and Mega Man X2. I believe they are both like 800 points. So that translates to, let's see, 1,000 points is $10, so that'd be 1,600. 16. Almost about 20 bucks. So 20 bucks a piece. But I mean, it's worth it, especially with the Wii. You know, people give the Wii a lot of crap for not having a lot of good games. But that's where the Wii like sold me, as like, get old school Super Nintendo games and N64 games and some NES games. Fuck yes. Because a lot of those games, like the Mega Man games, they're fucking expensive. You know, trying to buy them from resellers and shit. I understand they're hard to find, but fuck you, resellers. So yeah, paying 10 bucks, even though it's not the actual cartridge, I could give a flying fuck as long as I can play the game. So I don't care that people like want to diss the Wii and shit like that. That's where they make some of their money, and that's a smart idea to bring back some of the classic games. It's like those games made money for a reason, you know. It's because people liked them and enjoyed them. That's why they did the Virtual Console thing. But anyways, guys, I've been the Retro Nerd, and this has been another episode of Retro Night. And I hope I can get started on doing some other Retro Nights, and also some more Retro Nerd plays, and get started on working on some of the Retro Life from Mega Man episode. And then I have to do one for Super Mario, but that one may not come out until, June? Yeah, June. Because in May I will, besides Super Mario May, I will also be at Phoenix Comic Con once again this year. This will be my 4th year going, so I'll be there. And if any of you guys recognize me, please do say hi. It's alright, you can say hi to the Retro Nerd. I'm not gonna kill you or anything like that. I'll actually be very appreciated if you do say hi. So yeah, because I've gotten a couple people that have recognized me as the Retro Nerd, so it's kind of cool. But anyways, I've been the Retro Nerd, and this has been another episode of Retro Night. Retro Nerd out.
you